Good evening, everyone. Peace and love, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Peace and blessings to you. I just want to come on for a few and share my response about some news that I've just heard today that happened actually, but it's been in the midst for a while, and that is to say that there is a changing of the guards with the new African Black Panther Party. I'm in the dark because actually I'm just getting off the road. I'm up in Canada. As you know, I'm a trucker, motor coach operator, and I'm just getting in, trying to get settled, but I just want to do this live before I go take a shower. Just to comment on some new developments that's taking place with the new African Black Panther Party out of Newark, New Jersey. I just want to first thank Captain Africa, who is now the chairman, interim chairman of the new African Panther Party. I want to thank him for doing the Zoom meeting today and giving his response as to what took place within the rank and file member, Shaka Zulu, the chair, former chair now, based on being voted out by the people in the new African Panther Party. So it's a new day. It's you know, it's probably like a new beginning to get rid of old baggage or old issues, because this has been, like I said, going on within the party for a while. Based on the Zoom meeting, it's been a couple of years now that they held a lot of things in that have now come to the light. So just to let you know that there is an interim chairman. Captain Africa has now become the interim chairman of the new African Panther Party. I want to just publicly say that I support Captain Africa. You know, in spite of our past difficulties that we have, we agreed to disagree and, you know, had an issue that has been resolved. As you know, we come from the same territory. In Newark, we lived there for years. At Garden Spires, I seen them and watched them grow and develop a lot, you know. It made a dramatic change in his life. There's been a lot of rumors going around about things that people said about him with no proven facts. you know, and me, until I see something in black and white and facts and people coming forward, you know, to dispute whatever concerns they had, you know, if they ain't stepping up to the plate, then, you know, no facts, you know, equals no truth. You know, it's just like hearsay. But anyway, Shaka Zulu is no longer the chairman, and it's for personal reasons, and then again it's for, you know, his him being disloyal with the party members. You know, I witnessed, you know, a couple of things that I had concerns about, you know, with my own very eyes, and, you know, and that was one of the concerns that was discussed in Captain Africa's Zoom meeting today, you know, sharing, you know, his story, his side of the story about what really went down in the past years up until now. You know, and it take a real person to actually, you know, invite the public to hear their side and have line by line, have witnesses, you know, listed that can tell you their story as to why, you know, they're no longer with the party and what happened, you know. We haven't yet gotten any kind of invite from Shaka Zulu coming to the community, you know, telling his side of the story. But all I know is that they voted him out, you know, and I suggested that they vote him out when I seen what I seen at the men's meeting when we had the rally there, you know, the shiesty, underhanded stuff that he did during that rally to Captain Africa, when we held that protest, when the mayor threatened, you know, subliminally threatened, you know, Africa's life, you know. And let me make it clear that the reason why we protested the men's meeting, and I'm going to say it again, is because when you, no threats, we don't accept threats. We're not going to stand around on our watch and allow fake radical Raz, corrupt mayor of the city of Newark, along with his political lackeys and cronies, threaten the life of none of our revolutionary leaders. That's exactly why we came to shut down that men's meeting. Make it clear again. And Shaka, who for some reason, you know, he want to take a weaker approach to addressing failed leadership, these politricksters, that are occupying our city government, because that's what they are, occupiers. A small percentage of people, 13,000, voted this failed corrupt administration in office. Majority of city employees, seniors who they want to give handouts to, and et cetera, employees who fear for their jobs, who they terrorize to vote them back in office. 13,000 votes out of the whole city of Newark. That's how they got elected. By terrorizing people. But I want to say that folks wasn't pleased with Shaka Zulu. Not even his rank and file members. Words from people on the streets about the new African Panther Party. Why they wasn't doing this, why they wasn't doing that. And to be honest about, like I said, when Africa and Patient, along with their revolutionary children, joined the new African Panther Party, I'm going to keep saying it, and I'm quite sure you all are going to agree, some of you, is that nobody haven't heard nothing about nothing what they was doing until Africa and his comrades and children joined in rank and files with the new African Party. And I want to commend him for provoking accountability. Definitely commend him for that. Definitely commend him for having a heart of a lion. Courageous, bold panther. As he was. To stand up to these politricksters, to stand up to failed leadership, imperialism, capitalist Negropeans who actually went from poverty right now to a millionaire. Poverty to a millionaire off the backs of our people. That's what they have become. Friends and family. If you ain't with their team, if you ain't campaigning, giving money to their campaigns, They don't care nothing about you. It's all about them. They all in collusion. But when you have bold leadership, bold revolutionaries, like Captain Africa, exposing all the issues that are important in our community, standing up in the face of our enemy, ain't not backing down, not one iota, versus a person who said it out of his own mouth, Shaka Zulu. Not only said it out of his own mouth, but he ain't here to attack the mayor. It ain't about attacking him. It's about standing on your 10-point platform. for the people and calling out folks for what it is. It is what it is. I don't know nowhere in the history of real revolutionaries, real folks who are genuinely Panthers or Panther Cubs in the bed or want to jump in the pockets of politicians, want to become allies, want to turn a blind eye on provoking accountability, such as Shaka Zulu. Reprimanding Patient in Africa for speaking truth to power against these politricksters that are occupying City Hall. How can you be? How can you be or call yourself a Panther when you attacking your own rank and file members for speaking truth to power, for calling a spade, for standing on his 10-point platform? You didn't make this up. The party established that 10-point platform that we supposed to live and die for. How dare you want to reprimand and take sides with a politrickster against your own rank and file member? How you gonna call yourself disciplined and disrespecting your rank and file member against a politician and his cronies and lackeys at that men's meeting that day, which I witnessed with my own eyes? How dare you gonna butt fist because you know somebody for 5, 10, 15, 20 years that's doing the work of the enemy and our imperialist and capitalist Negro pens in our community? How you going to take those type of people over your rank and file members? You deserve to be where you are, and that is removed from chairmanship. And I want to thank everybody who voted to remove him from office, because the day that when I seen that down at the men's meeting would have been the day that the vote would have, within hours from that, would have happened after that. Totally